Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's thrilling dive into the fascinating world of rare British coins, and not just any coin, but that could be hiding in your drawer or your childhood coin jar. The legendary 1971 UK 2 new pence coin, with no mint mark, has sparked intense excitement among collectors, historians, and everyday treasure hunters. Could this little piece of copper actually be worth a small fortune? Let's find out. The 2 new pence coin was introduced in 1971, a landmark year in British history known as Decimal Day. On the 15th of February that year, the United Kingdom officially switched its currency system from pounds, shillings, and pence to a simpler decimal format. This overhaul meant that several new coins were introduced, among them, the 2 new pence. Now, why is this particular coin, the one from 1971 without a mint mark, standing out from the crowd? Here's where it gets fascinating. While millions of 2 new pence coins were minted that year, a tiny number were struck under unique circumstances. These specific coins lack any mint mark, making them exceedingly rare and highly sought after. The Royal Mint normally marks its coins with a small indication of where they were produced. However, in 1971, a limited number of 2p coins were struck without this identifying feature, either as test strikes, early production runs, or possibly from a minting oversight. Whatever the reason, the result is the same, an anomaly that collectors treasure dearly. Coins without a mint mark from that year have been discovered in circulation, sometimes purely by accident. Imagine going through your change and realizing one of those copper discs could be worth hundreds or even thousands of pounds. It's a dream for many collectors and a real possibility for those who know what to look for. The coin is made of bronze, 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin, and it features the profile of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin. The reverse shows the badge of the Prince of Wales, designed by Christopher Ironside. The inscription reads, "New Pence," a wording that only appeared on coins from 1971 to 1981, further adding to its uniqueness. Why is it so valuable? Because rarity drives demand. Collectors thrive on pieces that are hard to find, and the 1971 2 new pence without a mint mark fits that bill perfectly. It's a coin that shouldn't exist in large numbers, yet it does, just barely. And that's what makes it a prized item. In recent years, interest in rare UK coins has exploded, thanks in part to online marketplaces, collector communities, and, of course, viral videos like this one. When people discover the value of coins they've ignored for decades, it ignites a frenzy of searching, trading, and storytelling. So, how much is it worth? While most 2 new pence coins from 1971 are only worth their face value, the rare no mint mark variants have fetched as much as $1,000 or more in auctions and private sales. Yes, you heard that right, from 2p to $10,000. That's a 50,000x increase in value, and all for a tiny piece of bronze that fits in your palm. Let that sink in for a moment. That's the kind of return you usually hear about in fairy tales or stock market miracles. But here, it's tangible. It could be sitting in your home right now. If you're wondering how to spot one, here's what to look for: the 1971 date on the obverse, the new pence inscription on the reverse, and, crucially, no visible mint mark. You might need a magnifying glass and a little patience, but the reward could be monumental. And the best part? People have found these coins by sheer chance. They weren't coin dealers or professional collectors. They were everyday folks like you who took a moment to examine their change. That's all it takes. One moment, one coin, and your fortune could change forever. The UK's coinage has a long and rich history, filled with secrets, rare strikes, and royal symbolism. The 1971 2 new pence no mint mark coin is more than just currency. It's a connection to a historic national transition, a mysterious minting process, and the enduring magic of numismatics. Whether you're a lifelong collector or someone just discovering the thrill of coin hunting, this coin invites you to become part of a larger story. It tells us that history isn't just in museums. Sometimes, it's hiding in our pockets. So, go check your coin jars, dig through those drawers, and flip through that old wallet. You could be sitting on a coin worth $11,000 or more, a small but mighty treasure from Britain's decimal dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, don't let this opportunity slip by. The 1971 2 new pence without a mint mark isn't just a coin. It's a symbol of hidden wealth, historical curiosity, and the thrill of discovery. Share this video with your friends, get the conversation going, and maybe, just maybe, someone you know will hit the jackpot. Next up, the 1979 UK 2 new pence coin, specifically those without a mint mark. This is one of those coins that hides in plain sight, but it carries with it a story of rarity, intrigue, and possible fortune. Now, before you brush off your old coin collection as mere pocket change, let me tell you, this particular coin might just change your perception forever. The 2 new pence coin from 1979 has gained serious attention in recent years, especially those elusive examples that appear without a mint mark. While the world looks to gold and crypto, collectors are quietly hunting these small copper coins, because some of them are worth far more than 2 pence. The coin was minted during a fascinating era. The late 1970s saw the UK solidifying its decimal currency system. The 2p coin had been introduced in 1971, and by 1979, it was still being struck in bronze, bearing the words, "New Pence," on the reverse. This small detail, "New Pence," would later be changed in 1982 to 2 pence, making all earlier designs instantly more desirable among collectors. So why does the 1979 coin matter so much? Because while millions were produced, some rare examples without mint marks have surfaced, and they're not supposed to exist in regular circulation. These are believed to be special test strikes or early pressings, possibly released unintentionally. The absence of a mint mark makes them instantly more intriguing and far more collectible. Imagine holding a coin that looks just like any other 2p piece, yet a tiny missing mark could turn it into a collector's dream. That's the beauty of this coin. It's ordinary in appearance, but extraordinary in rarity. And collectors around the UK, and across the world, are beginning to realize its hidden potential. Today, coins like this can sell for up to $5,000 depending on their condition and whether collectors can verify the missing mint mark. The value hinges on that fine detail, and when authenticated, these coins are immediately elevated into a whole new class of collectability. But what about the future? Can this coin increase in value? Absolutely. As with many rare coins, scarcity plus time equals higher demand. The number of these 1979 no-mint mark coins is believed to be extremely low. As more are collected and held in private collections, fewer will be available on the open market. That limited supply could push prices higher in the coming years. Collectors know this well. The earlier you invest in rare coins, the greater the reward. The 1979 2 new pence coin, especially in pristine condition, may very well become a highly prized item in future auctions. And let's not forget the stories that come with coins like this. Every piece is a part of British history, minted during a transitional era, carrying the face of Queen Elizabeth II and the iconic design of the Prince of Wales badge. The current coin market shows that collectors are increasingly turning toward overlooked currency. While the spotlight once shone on stamps or bullion, modern collectors are placing a premium on errors, rare strikes, and low-mintage coins. The 1979 2p no-mint mark fits right into this trend. It's becoming a hot item for savvy collectors and history lovers alike. Let's say you find one in your collection. What then? First, confirm that it truly lacks a mint mark. You may want to get it examined by a professional numismatist. Once verified, it could be sold at auction or through private collectors for hundreds of pounds. Some sellers have reported buyers paying up to £500 or more, especially for coins in mint or uncirculated condition. And here's where it gets even more exciting. This coin doesn't just have past value. It has future value. As more people learn about these coins, their collectability and price can only go up. Coins that were once overlooked are now being viewed as miniature assets, pieces of art and history rolled into one. Imagine 5 or 10 years from now, when the rare coin market has surged even more. That same 2 new pence coin could be worth $12,000 or higher, especially if it's in excellent condition and held by a knowledgeable collector. Timing and rarity are everything, and this coin has both on its side. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1979 UK 2 new pence coin without a mint mark is more than just a collector's item. It's a time capsule, a rare gem, and a potentially valuable asset sitting in old drawers or coin jars across the country. Its appeal lies not only in its rarity but in its story, a story of hidden value waiting to be discovered. So, take this as your sign. Go through your coins. Look at the dates. Examine the markings. You could be holding a coin that transforms your pocket change into something far more rewarding. And if you do find one, you'll join a growing number of people who turned curiosity into cash. Next up, the 1981 UK 2 new pence coin with no mint mark. It's a coin that may seem ordinary at first glance, but those who know its secrets understand its true potential. In the right hands, this coin could be worth far more than its face value, and perhaps, it's even sitting unnoticed in your pocket or coin jar right now. The 2 new pence coin from 1981 is part of a remarkable numismatic history that began a decade earlier. In 1971, the UK introduced decimalisation, a major transformation of the British currency system. From that point forward, coins were designed under the new system, with the 2 new pence coin being one of the early releases. For several years, including 1981, the coin featured the words "New Pence" on the reverse, a feature that was set to change forever the very next year. 1981 marked the final year that the 2p coin would carry the "New Pence" inscription before it transitioned to 2 pence in 1982. That alone makes the 1981 version significant. It was the last of its kind. But the coin becomes even more special when you encounter one that lacks a mint mark, a small yet crucial detail that transforms it from ordinary to extraordinary. A coin without a mint mark means it doesn't show where it was struck. Most UK coins bear tiny indicators of their minting location, but a few, either through error or intentional test runs, were struck without any such mark. These no-mint mark versions of the 1981 2 new pence are incredibly rare, and as every collector knows, rarity equals value. So what makes this coin valuable? First, it's a final year coin of the new pence era. Second, its no-mint mark variant is exceedingly difficult to find. And third, demand is growing rapidly. Thousands of collectors across the UK, and even international buyers, are actively seeking this specific coin to complete or enhance their collections. That demand has helped drive up its market price significantly in recent years. Currently, the 1981 2 new pence no-mint mark coin can fetch up to $4,000 in collector circles, especially if it's in excellent condition or uncirculated. That's an astonishing leap from its original value, and there's every reason to believe that price could continue to rise. As more collectors become aware of the coin's rarity, and fewer pristine examples remain in circulation, the market value is expected to climb even higher. The coin itself features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin on the obverse, and the Prince of Wales feathers on the reverse, a design by Christopher Ironside. The craftsmanship is timeless, and the coin holds a special place in the legacy of British minting. Many people today underestimate the treasures that may be lying around their homes. In old jars, kitchen drawers, or forgotten wallets, these rare coins could be hiding, overlooked by those who don't yet realize their potential. But the 1981 2 new pence no-mint mark is no ordinary coin. It's a piece of history, a rarity, and a growing star in the world of collectibles. Imagine finding one in your own home and discovering that it's worth hundreds of pounds. It's happened before, and it will happen again. That's the beauty of coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt and the joy of uncovering something truly special. This coin represents more than monetary value. It's a story, a slice of the past, and a symbol of an era that will never return. Collectors are constantly scanning coin markets, eBay listings, and antique shops in hopes of finding this particular gem. With each passing year, these coins become harder to find, which only increases their appeal and price. Holding on to one could mean holding on to a future fortune. And this isn't just about seasoned numismatists. Everyday people are discovering the value of coins like this and becoming part of a larger community. Coin collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a form of investing, a piece of education, and for many, a ticket to unexpected rewards. The real question now is, how high can the value of the 1981 2 new pence no-mint mark go? Experts suggest that if demand keeps rising and no new examples surface, Prices could go beyond $6,000 to $7,000 in the coming years. Especially if the coin is graded and preserved, its desirability will only grow. This is your chance to join that journey. Don't wait until it's too late and prices are out of reach. Check your change, go through old collections, and search your drawers. A rare coin might be waiting for you to notice it. One that tells a story of the past and holds the key to future value. Ladies and gentlemen, the 1981 UK 2 new pence no mint mark coin is not just a forgotten relic. It is valuable, desirable, and increasingly rare. It stands as a reminder that sometimes, the most overlooked items in our lives carry the most potential. Whether you're new to collecting or a seasoned expert, this coin is one you'll want to chase. So don't ignore the coins in your home. Get curious, get inspired, and get involved. The treasure hunt starts now, and who knows, maybe your 2p coin is worth hundreds of pounds. Thank you for joining me on this numismatic adventure. Stay tuned, stay motivated, and always remember, the next valuable find might be in your pocket right now.